Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Castranger Light and Sound Spectacular, presented by Zaia. Please keep your arms at your sides, keep track of your belongings, and keep small children's ears completely plugged. We'll begin. For those of you in the first 4 rows, you are in the Gar Splash Zone. Prepare to get covered by juices and fluids from Gar himself.
Yeah, boy!
If you see Lane walking up and down the aisles, feel free to give him some Cheetos, and he might give you some exclusive merch.
Oh yeah, but not my thousand driver.
Come to us later for the Emily Bricker puts syrup on pancakes and eats them in front of you experience.
It's hot.
And then later, Chris will tell you things you didn't know about obscure cartoons that nobody cares about. Presented by Digimon.
Where did the pancake thing come from?
Now, without further ado, we're going to start it. And let us now say those special words. Cue the roll call!
Wow. We are live!
Connect.
Loading.
Broadcast.
Tempered Zeal! Bluecaster, Super Ichi!
Loud and impulsive. Greycaster. Late.
Illuminating the Tokuverse. Yellowcaster, Autogun.
A spark of courage, the power of dreams. Orange caster, global soft perka.
Quick on the draw and draw on the quick. Red Caster, Savage Fox.
Broadcasting hundreds of opinions across the world!
Radio Sentai Castranger.
Oh shit.
Welcome to Radio Sentai Castranger, episode 276.
Cue the roll call.
We already did that!
Yes, we literally did the roll call.
Oh shit.
Presented by Zaia.
Wait, Zaia. I thought it was
Ladies-
Gaia.
I want you to know
Oh, shit.
I only actually scripted the first 2 lines of that. The rest was improv, so I hope I didn't offend anybody by literally saying the first things that came off my head.
I'm just wondering where on earth eating pancakes came
It was
from.
literally the most random thing that hopefully can't be taken sexually that seems like it would be enjoyable.
Funny, I don't even like Cheetos.
Dang it, everybody!
Thank you.
I do.
You're gonna affect the people who have pancake fetish.
The Gar has left.
Yeah.
Well, I guess.
I just
Okay,
like how
I just want to, was that good? Did people like that?
Sure.
Oh, you didn't have a segment. What was yours?
Oh yeah.
Is the episode Paralyzed Talo?
It's episode Paralyzed Talo!
Can't escape.
How did you beat my motherfucking Paralyzed Talo?
So I guess that powers thing was only a one-time thing. So I guess I'm back to Pinkcaster now.
No, you're still Greycaster.
Oh yeah! Woo! Still Greycaster. I'm sorry.
Unlike every other time you've been Plankcaster, Greycaster is
When
here
were
to stay.
you plank caster?
No, blank.
Oh, okay.
as
White Caster.
Oh god!
Plankcaster!
Should I just have a picture of me planking now?
God.
No, I'm just thinking about plank from Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
I just like how when he said all kids keep your ears plugged, Lane just had like a look of absolute
Eating
fucking
pancakes
panic
in front
on his
of
Yeah.
the
face.
door.
Yeah, because
One more says all kids keep your like. Don't say anything fucked up.
because Titanosaurus is gonna come in and fuck everyone.
The whole joke is kids keep your ears plugged so
Yeah.
you're not listening.
Like what?
But there was
What's
nothing,
about to happen?
There was nothing offensive. I hope.
Ah, my freaking ears! My freaking ears!
That's it.
Jesus.
We're in the
talking about
gar. We're in
Monster
the
Island
gar
buddies.
slash zone.
Oh god.
We're talking about Monster Island buddies.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
No.
Yes, we're talking about
We're
it.
talking about stupid monster buddies.
So anyway,
Greatest show ever.
for those who might be tuning into our show for the first time, thank you for clicking on our little video. We are a bunch of Ontarian Tokusatsu fans who congregate every week to talk about Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, and whatever the fuck we feel like.
Presented by Zaia.
Sometimes Bakugan.
No matter how many times you say that, it's not going to be true.
Wait.
And that goes to both of you.
Hold on. I thought we were sponsored by Ultraman Gaia.
No.
Ultraman Zaia.
It should be Ultraman Zaia.
I
Just stop
mean-
Ultraman in 1,000
Fucking
colors.
Bowser looks like Jeed.
Yeah, that's probably why I like him.
That's why I don't like him.
Decker, take
Hey,
Kamen
Nerdcaster,
Rider Bowser
you wanna say
on the
anything?
Gridman colors.
Do you want to say anything to the audience?
Testicles.
I guess that's all.
That is Northcaster, everyone. Science would sell.
Is this just the week of weird cameos?
Yeah.
We had Kevin, aka Shadowcaster, possibly Lightcaster, on Extra, and then Cell just sticks his head in here.
But
Hey,
then
Tom,
you,
nice shirt.
but you also
Thank you,
have
nice shirt
the-
too.
Thank you.
It's actually a trick. Eventually, I pulled off. It's like, no, it's actually not Zaia. It's
It is.
CEO.
It's not. It's MatsuJo.net.
Did you actually not know what the name is?
No, I did.
Matsumagoogle.net.
Matsuma Google?
Yeah, that's what Tom did. He kept messing up Matsumo Jinrai.
I wasn't.
But then he messes up like every name.
Okay, Decker. Take Kamen Rider Fowler and paint him to be Gridman colors.
Oh, God. Okay, so.
I'll give you a cookie,
All
which in
five.
Hungarian means penis.
What?
You'll give him a penis?
Who is?
You don't have a spare. Gar, you don't have a spare. You only got the one.
Yeah, use
What do
it
you
or
think
lose
you
it.
are? Weird hentai and you got a spare?
Northcaster's giving me the face of disapproval.
Gar, I see you. Gar, I
Wow.
see you're eating.
Snooping
I will
as
raise you
usual,
some mini eggs.
I really hope that
Oh
in
my-
the new Sonic movie that
I will
Dr.
pray.
Robotnik says
What do you got?
snooping as usual.
Yeah.
At some
Oh shit!
point.
Yeah. Okay.
What is happening? Okay.
We're trading candies.
Take a bunch of these.
Anyway. So,
Oh, sweet, they're all green.
this week we're talking about Kamen Rider 01, episode 18, Ryusoulger, episode 41, and for our future topic, episode 4 of Tokusatsu Gagaga.
Ooh.
Gar is once again raising his hand on an audio podcast.
Ooh.
Yes, Gar.
Why?
Because Gagaga is delightful!
Gagaga is pretty delightful.
I know.
Also, I found this Jigglypuff backpack on Twitter.
Oh.
Oh my
So
god!
now you can just have Jigglypuff staring at anyone from your
While
back.
you're walking away.
You need to just have like a phone or something in the pocket just playing the song.
Yeah. Just a marker. The marker mic.
Do you guys
That was always weird that her marker was also... microphone was also a marker.
It wasn't actually a
It
microphone.
was a marker,
It
yeah.
was just a marker
Do
with
you-
a thing on it.
Do you guys remember at one Anime North, I can't remember which year it was, where someone with a giant Pikachu outfit was staying at the DoubleTree, and they had the costume facing the outside of the convention, and everyone just saw the Pikachu staring down at everyone at the convention.
Wow.
And everyone's like, "Oh my God, Pikachu's gonna murder us all!"
I like that Pikachu night we saw.
What's wrong with your face? Oh my god!
Wow, alright.
I love that.
Number 9. Everything.
Alright, I get it. We all can do a Mr. Plinkett impression.
Rider 01 is the most disappointing thing since my son.
Kamen Rider Zaia.
That time that I was in Vegas with my girlfriend, Pippi Polio.
Billy Polly.
Hop on the bandwagon, Ishi.
Roy Mr. Plinkett.
No.
Let's hear one Mr. Plinkett.
Plinkett caster.
What's wrong with your form?
You did it!
I'm in
What's wrong with your forze?
Number 5, useless belt switching.
Oh,
I'm
George.
very
Number
good.
6,
For some
the
reason,
female
Kamen Rider
character
Baron
gets
thought it was
nerfed.
pretty cool to switch belts in the middle of a battle and still kept his suit. What the fuck's up with that?
Oh,
You guys
don't
keep-
open that old wound.
You guys keep
You
me
see him like pissing on a belt in the toilet.
I did see him one time piss on, what was it? Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Oh.
And I gotta say, that was the frothiest piss I've ever he was clearly just pouring apple juice into the toilet.
Bye-bye, impurities.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
bye-bye, impurities.
You know!
Yeah. Okay, anyways, let's get on topic here.
What have I done? Okay.
Yeah, this is all your fault!
Don't blame me.
Honey, where's my pants?
Why is everybody doing voices?
Oh, I miss Cell. I miss the
I miss the line.
Speaking of voices, let's talk about 01.
Okay.
Presented by Zaia. Fuck Zaia.
Yeah, Heat and Intelligence is out for blood now. Lee just gave me a... Do you fucking dare?
No, Lane just gave you the what face?
All right, Itchy. I work for Zaia now, but you know what? You can get me to switch sides. There's just one asset of hidden intelligence you need to give me. I want Shesta.
You can have her.
I want her in my bedroom. I want her there just in case my pillow falls off the bed. She can hand it back to me, so I don't have to get out of bed to get my pillow.
So she just stand
Valid.
there the whole time?
But Tom, if you have the
Zaia
spec, you can just look up images and GIFs of Shesta all the time.
Yes, but how does that get my pillow off the cold floor, Lane?
Here, Zaia made this Shesta body pillow.
Oh my god.
Zaia could show you.
All right, I'm back with Zaia.
That's bootlegging. Shesta is an asset that belongs to hidden intelligence.
Anyways,
Zaia does not have permission to use her.
Though I have a question. You know how I said I'm not going to lewd. What is her name? I've already forgotten her already. The girl from Hiden.
Izu.
Yes. I didn't lewd Izu. Am I allowed to lewd Shesta?
Do whatever you like.
Okay, I'm going to lewd Shesta. It's probably not going to be anywhere near as lewd as Emily is worried it's going to be.
You just have to make her going ha 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 ha.
Exactly.
Anyway, so
I want her to have a body pillow of the vice president.
Oh god.
So this is essentially my overall. Sorry, go ahead.
I wasn't making fun of you just there.
So this is pretty much my overall opinion on Kamen Rider Thouser now.
Now, hang on, everyone. Hang on. Contest time. When was the last time we used that sound bite for another Kamen Rider?
I'm gonna say it wasn't Zio.
Nope.
God knows it wasn't Zio.
I think it was Bill.
Nope.
I don't remember.
Cronus from Exit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah, I played that.
You loved Cronus.
Yeah, and then he went fucking downhill.
But yeah, I can officially say I think Thouser's my favorite writer of the series because, to be honest, and it's shown in the last few episodes, Fu has done nothing. He's been really just kind of like taking a seat ever since he got Assault Wolf. That's it.
Even while he got Assault Wolf, he wasn't really doing much.
He's still getting his fucking ass kicked.
I have to say.
Now that Zaio's got literally a bootleg of it now of the grip.
No, Hiden Intelligence printed their own version of the Assault Grip. That was amazing.
Yeah, it's a bootleg.
I love it.
Also, everyone, I found the perfect image for Lane whenever he says, "This is my favorite character."
That's really
I mean, you bought the belt, you made a t-shirt. All you're missing is the fucking RKF figure.
In which he has that pre-ordered. He changed his name on Twitter to Lane Thouser.
No, I changed it to Lane presented by Zaia.
Oh my god.
I tried to make Lanezer, but I thought that sounded stupid, so I was like, no, I'm just presented by Zaia.
Oh, what was the Millhouse joke?
Thrill House?
Yeah, Thrill House. It's just Thrill House.
Thrill House?
Yeah.
No, Thrill House.
No, you name yourself Thousand Lane.
No, but honestly,
Like
Guy throughout this episode, he actually impressed me with his character because okay, so we find out that the flower arranger guy, Masters, he cheated. He pretty much.
I knew he had something to do.
So he planted a piece onto.
It didn't so much plant. We thought that he planted. We were half right. He suggested it.
Yeah. So he put it on the flower arrangement and said, "Oh, this will look really good on it." And then when they were judging the flower arrangement, he said, "Oh, this part looks shitty."
And sure, but my immediate question is, why did she allow him to even offer her advice when she was competing with him?
Because I don't know,
I guess she didn't download how to beat fucking
read bullshit. So Aruto needs to go to confront him about it and go, we know you fucking cheated. Did you think you'd get away with this? And then Guy shows up and he literally goes, yeah, dude, not fucking cool. If I'm gonna win this, I want to win this fucking fairly. I don't need people working for me cheating.
We're gonna do a rematch, or I'm gonna sue you into the ground.
Yeah, I'm gonna sue you, and you'll be arranging flowers for your own grave. I don't know. For your own funeral.
That could have been a much better joke if you just had confidence in it.
Arranging flowers for your
Yeah, so that was actually surprising that Guy actually has, like, a bit of fucking honor about him, so that impressed me. Like, he believes in, like, if I'm gonna fight fairly, so...
Am I the only one that's getting, like, serious Taiga vibes from this guy? Like, I'm the new guy, even though I'm gonna kick your ass, I'm still nice to you when I'm not in the suit.
Okay, which Taiga?
I was gonna say...
well, the best Kamen Rider from Kiva, Saga.
I thought you were talking about Saga.
Okay,
yeah.
because...
Yeah, kinda.
Saga is the greatest Kamen
like-
Rider from that show, Fight Me.
But, Snipe was never like that. Snipe was an asshole.
Oh, you're thinking of Snipe. I was immediately thinking, like, Ultraman Taiga?
Why would you think
Why would
that?
I make an Ultraman reference that has nothing to do with the Super Nintendo?
Because his name's Taiga, and there's too many fucking people named Taiga. Sorry for anyone named Taiga.
That sounds like an Australian person talking about a cat. Gotta go get the Taiga.
Wow.
So then we get the surprising thing about this episode that
Guy's Kira ass wrist phone ringtone.
well, that's cool. But Amatsu Gai, he is apparently 45 years old.
What?
So
What the fuck?
Yes,
He's
because
like immortal or ageless?
yeah, so
Or probably a robot!
So-
Who the fuck knows
yeah,
at this point?
Cyborg, maybe.
because Aruto shows a picture of himself and like a picture of him, a guy with his grandpa, and he's just like, "Wow, like you look like you've been aged a day. How old are you?" And he's like, "I'm eternally 24."
Oh,
And then,
good. He's one of those
Izu,
assholes.
So Izu looks up his age and it's like, "Oh, Amatsu Gai, age 45," and you just see Guy going like, "No," you just see Guy going like,
Hey,
"Fuck, I didn't want you knowing
I'm
that."
41, but I am perpetually 24 as well. Look at this current picture of me.
You're 41.
Can that be a part of the thumbnail somehow?
No, that'll be in there. Wow.
That's great.
Well, I need to trim my beard.
Tom, you know what that is?
The sneer.
That's like I know what that reminds me of. It reminds me of Angry Grandpa.
When I was a kid, I had to go to Wonder Video to rent anime, and they had Appleseed, and they had Ghost in the Shell, and we thought it was great,
Wow.
and we always rewinded it.
So I love that we were watching the episode of Zero One
Right.
earlier.
Like, no
And-
joke. Same energy.
Same energy.
That's Lane when he's 40.
That was me earlier. So
that was me 5 minutes after getting to work.
So we see this scene of like Rentaro being angry that he was found out, and he's like, "I must be the best. I must be the greatest." And
I didn't know that flower ranging was such an intense
And then
sport.
some random person just shows up in his house and is like, "Put this belt on, it'll make you better," and he just, I guess, does.
Oh, I forgot the Aruto face of the week. Bam. Even he's bewildered by everything that's going on.
But yeah, like
Wait, Ultra Ranger's coming back?
speaking of Ranger, I don't know how the joke came up, but the joke during the scene where Rentaro throws his fucking temper tantrum is that he wanted to be the greatest Flower Ranger.
Yeah.
Flower Ranger.
Flower Rangers lost Violet.
They got the best gardening tools in the planet.
Wow.
Go Flower Rangers.
I should be a songwriter.
So we cut to
I know, right?
we go to a parking garage where
More fragrant than before.
Wow.
Flower Ranger Zio.
Shift
Damn it, he said
into
Zeo.
spices.
Okay.
Spices.
So we go to a
Rose Red.
we go to a parking garage
Daisy Yellow.
where Fua and Yua are
Tulip
fighting
White.
each other for the first time, for the last time, for the first time.
And they fight
Dark Rose.
because
Now, they don't show Fua opening the key, but later we see when he opens Assault Wolf that he's still, like, prying the keys open. And I'm starting to really question this man, because the idea behind him ripping the keys open was that Yua, as the tech officer of Ames, hadn't authorized him to use the equipment. But now that Yua is no longer part of Ames and back with Zaia, like, why is he still doing that? You know what I mean?
I told you it's because he's doing it wrong.
No, I know he is, but like, shouldn't he have realized? Oh,
No.
hey, I should be able to authorize myself.
No, that's just his style now.
Could
He
it
just
be that
decides,
Fu-
fuck it, I'm gonna push open the
Can
key.
it be that Fu is just not all that smart?
He
Well,
isn't.
that was always the case.
He's the Homer Simpson of the series.
He shoots first, asks questions later.
If
Every
that.
single time you bring up Fua, I always think you mean Fua from Precure, and like I do a slight double take.
He thinks with his dick gun, alright?
That's pretty accurate.
So they both hensheen at the same time, and it's cool because their bullets like fucking go like and they hit each other.
Now, you know what would have been really hilarious about that?
They
If
swap
like their
suits.
bullets clash and like the parts get mixed up, so they just like end
Turn
up with
into
mixed
each
up
other's
suits.
outfits, yeah.
Oh,
Well, this is embarrassing.
hang on. I just got something from Reddit.
Uh-huh.
I have the act. I know we just did extra before this, or yesterday if you're watching it, but the actual lyrics of the opening to Kiramija just came out. Would you like me to sing them for you?
No.
All right, here we go. Kira, Kiramija! Kira, Kiramija!
Kira.
Kira,
That's our running gag. That's our running gag of
Kira.
2020 now. Is the everything goes with Jetman.
Well, there is a jet in it.
I feel like that should be the opening, like the feature topic bits whenever we talk about a different Sentai each month.
Dyna, man.
Denji, man.
God damn it.
Wait, how does Ranger work?
ZU Ranger.
Well, it'd be Jew Ranger.
Whichever. Anyway.
Jew Ranger! Down sounds almost racist.
A little bit.
Well, yeah, there's...
Hey, Haim Sabin himself made that joke.
Yeah, he legit made the joke. Oh, it's Jew Ranger. I'm Jewish.
I mean, yes, but Haim Saban's also a terrible person.
No, it's Suki Levy.
Well,
no, Suki Levy's a despicable person. Haim Sabin's just pretty bad.
So, it first seems that Valkyrie has the upper hand because, like, she's faster, more experienced than Vulcan is. But then Vulcan gets a nice shot and shoots her shot riser out of her hand. But then Guy swoops in.
And almost runs him over with his fucking car.
Yeah. And then he comes in and he's...
Episode 18. Fua gets hit by a car.
I just want to see...
I should be able to hit all the Kamen Riders I want!
I just want to see him almost get hit by the car, then you just see the "We'll be right back" meme. Just
No, you know what sound happens when Fua gets hit by the car? The Assault Wolf key.
Oh.
No. We all know what it should have been.
He jumped right in.
So Guy comes out like a baller, and he pretty much goes, "Yo, why the fuck you attacking my employees for?" And he's all like, "Cause she's breaking rules." And he's like, "Well, yeah, I'll break you, bitch."
Yeah, because they talk about how Yua apparently reactivated Horby, but did she? Because they didn't really show that she did that. It just looks like he woke up.
She kind of has this look of like,
I
got
thought he did on his
reactivated?
own, yeah.
And then she's just like leading him on for the sake of seeing where this is going.
Yeah, so then Guy turns into Thouser and literally wrecks Vulcan shit, like, super hard, and...
Thouser literally tells him that he's on the HNL!
Yeah.
And
The
he
whole
punches
Nada!
Level!
And he punches a fucking shot out of the air. Just get the fuck out of
Oh
here.
yeah, he shoots with a bullet and he just fucking punches it back into the gun.
I'll show you how to punch a bullet!
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what's that from again?
Mad TV.
Oh, hold on up. Mad TV, Keegan Michael Key.
Oh.
I'm not gonna tell you one. So then he hijacks the wolf technology, and he literally shoots a fucking wolf head.
Big
at him.
energy wolf
And
that bites him.
It bites him, and so he goes, "Okay, I'll go Assault Wolf." Actually, kind of has the upper hand, but then Thouser just shrugs it off because he's like, "What the fuck ever." Uses
He's
Thousand.
still got debut illness.
He uses Thousand Destruction and pretty much just in Smash equivalent down airs him like super fucking.
He gives him the hard down air.
Stomps him into the fucking ground.
He got straight dunked on.
Like it was such a cool fucking rider kick.
I just want to play that clip, and then you just see like a big flash game.
Okay. Yeah, I want to gif of just that.
Your
rider
ass
kick. It was
just
so cool.
got sacked.
Yeah, and he wrecks his shit, and it was.
I like how Thouser absolutely had debut illness against him because Fua hadn't seen Thouser yet.
His debut illness is like he's gonna have debut illness for the next 2 episodes. And then so then later on,
and then to add literal insult to literal injury, he proposes that Fua is not a wolf but a stray little puppy.
Little puppy.
Oh!
It reminded me of Kaiba and Joey. You know,
Oh, yeah.
With the dog suit and everything.
Yeah.
So then what does Aruto and Izu do? Well, they do the awesome thing, and they 3D print the assault grip, so he has his own.
Making Fua even more pointless.
Oh, man.
Now I don't have to associate with him.
Wait, did they just Ben Affleck paycheck that shit?
Essentially.
Yeah, they just reverse engineered the fucking thing.
Pretty much. I guess they had data on it since he's used it a few times. Speaking of, there's one moment where, actually, we'll get to that in a bit. So,
are we now saying that that Fua is now Kamen Rider the littlest hobo?
pretty much. He's certainly not coming around to Lassie.
No, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I still like Vulcan a lot, but do something more, please.
Do something!
Do something! Do something!
Wait, you killed the joke.
Like I get it. His arc's over. He defeated Metsubo Jinrai net.
And we got absolutely zero payoff. Like, no, like, him sitting in a chair going, I did it. I avenged whatever.
I mean, and
everything's at peace.
Technically, Horobi's still alive, so technically Metsubo Jinrai.net's not destroyed.
And now we have the fourth member of Metsubo Jinrai.
So she's like a long lost member of Matsubo Kubo and the Nine Strings.
Yeah.
I think she's just like one of their followers.
Yeah, so
he described her as brethren.
No, but the thing is, this has to be the quote-unquote fourth member, because earlier they talked about how Metsubo Jinrai Net, because of their four-way emblem, would have had to have had a fourth member.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Because they had Rai.
Yeah.
So this is Bo.
Okay, well,
Except
Rai didn't last long.
Shut up! They will bring him back!
I hope they make a figure out of Bikazuchi.
No, that's the thing! The fucking Twitter account for Zero One tweeted out, like, artwork of Kamen Rider Ikazuchi less than a week ago. And the fact that they're doing that now means that maybe they are going to bring him back. And I know exactly what they're going to do. They're going to bring Dodo Gogo back and have him use the Dodo key and be Kamen Rider Ikazuchi, but for good.
No, Toei already destroyed that suit.
There was a time when they had the Dodo Rider, and I didn't get to go see him. And then when I went over to the mall, he was gone. I asked them if he was going to come back, and they said they don't know.
Hey, Lane.
Oh.
Yep. Ooh.
Oh, that's sexy.
Oh.
That looks really good.
That's what you asked for?
Is it a
it's
pink Thouser?
No, it's
Gridman colors?
yeah, or it's Ultraman colors.
Yeah.
Oh,
A
cool.
thousand.
Ultraman Thouser.
Ultraman.
Well, after a couple
Thouser.
more seasons, it will be 1,000 seasons.
Actually, we're on season like 30-ish of Ultraman.
I know, I'm just joking because there's a lot.
So yeah, the new member of Metsubo Jinrai Net, Naki, according to what is mentioned,
Naki.
is the mysterious hooded figure going around with the new belts, the Raid Risers.
They might even be behind you right now. Holy shit! Just kidding.
I actually like these things more than the Zetsumerizers.
Design-wise, I do think they look better.
I always like an angled look. That's kind of why I like the Shot
I just
Riser
like
and
when they
Belt
put-
Node because it's on an angle.
When they showed me to put the thing on, I was like, man, you see what they do to the script? They flip the bitch.
Well, they rotated it 45 degrees.
And it uses Progrise keys instead of Zetsumerized keys.
Yeah, so this is our first sight of the Crushing Buffalo Pro-Rise key.
I finally listened to the whole chime for the Crushing Buffalo. Holy shit, that's fucking cool.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
It's rather unfortunate though that the call out when you press the button on it is blow.
Yeah, that was.
Why would you pick that?
You blew it.
It's Mabius.
That's not Mabius.
Oh, I thought it was Mabius.
No, that's
Maybe.
Xenon.
Oh, I've never heard of him.
You see my point about how Ultraman fucking can't tell them apart?
To be fair, he is a forgotten one.
Yeah. He kind of looks like Mabius.
He's Max's partner.
That
is legit his tagline.
But he does look like Mabius.
Max's partner. He's like, well, gee, Lane, who came after Max?
So anyway, Rentaro gets the Raid Riser slammed onto him, and as everyone's preparing for round 2 of the Ikebana festival...
He's like, rawr, I'm angry.
I guess
I am Thouser, hear me roar. I am Thouser, king of riders. I fucking blew it!
Yeah, you did.
Oh my god, I fucking blew it!
Oh my god!
Blow!
I do apologize for everyone of how I am doing the Mr. Plinkett voice.
It's funny.
It's just, I have learned to now master it thanks to Gorosaurus.
I'm never getting touched assault grip to my phone.
There's an adapter.
Assault phone!
Assault Samsung!
Assault Android! Oh no,
That sounds like a form.
Oh no, the Red Ribbon Army!
Yeah.
Hey, the Red Ribbon Army. Wait, only seen Z. Who dey?
Yeah. So, round 2 of the Ikebana tournament happens, but Rentaro shows up late and drunk on power.
Yeah, and he turns into the Crushing Buffalo Magia.
They're not Magia, though. They're called Raid.
Oh.
But they don't know that, so Aruto's like, a human turned into a Magia?
Yeah, it says Raid Rise. It's
yeah.
really cool. I
just want to know why Raid, because it doesn't make sense so far.
There's gotta be a pun on it.
I don't know.
Maybe it's just something you haven't overlooked, or you overlooked it or something.
Oh, it's not Raid, it's Rave. Oh, we're gonna have a fucking rave.
The Rave Riser?
So, of course, Guy and Aruto both henshin, and...
Because Raid Shadow Legend...
And literally... Raid Shadow Legend's out now!
Presented by Zaia.
Presented by Zaia. So then pretty much Aruto pulls a fucking on Thouser. You gotta listen to reason! You'll kill us all! Then so be it!
Do you want to mention the error that you noticed?
Oh yeah. It's a Super Thouser! So I watched this episode early in the week, and what I noticed was I didn't notice that Aruto went Shining Assault Hopper. But it confused me because it used the When I Shine, Darkness Fades chime instead of the...
Which is Shining
No
Hopper.
chance of surviving this shot. So, I thought he was Shining Hopper for most of that fight, and then I see him like later as a Shining Assault Hopper, and I'm like, wait, when did you turn into that? So, yeah, they used the wrong sound.
Yeah.
Because it says Shining Hopper, and then I was
with
like...
all the forms they have to juggle, I'm surprised it took them this long.
No, but it was like in the Kabuto episode of Zio, where like they used like Kabuto sounds with Gatak, and it fucking bothered the shit out of me. But yeah, so that happened, and so the whole time he's trying to like stop Thouser because he thinks like we don't know what's gonna happen when like human becomes one of these things.
And he could have told him, but like Thouser's such a ballser. He's like, I'm Thouser, check out my trousers.
So
Give me a wowser. Reset your browser. Turtles fight Mauser. Mario fights Bowser. Quaid used to be Hauser. Moving on, Nowser.
Wow.
That was actually really impressive.
That's great.
I mean, wowzer.
I'm gonna drop a track later.
Fuck Bowser. So like he keeps thinking like Bowser's just gonna straight up kill this guy.
So long, Gay Bowser.
And so,
he damn well comes close because he fucking skewers the shit out of
oh
Buffalo.
my god, yeah, he uses the Thousand Jacker and just like in fucking pales him, and then he just does this.
If the way he finished off Fuo was his down A, this was his down B.
And he like fucking takes it off of him. He like flips his hand, turns around, and just makes this awesome fucking poses like the thousand break happens.
He like rips the thing out of him,
and he just does this amazing pose while like thousand break like stalls up. It was a fucking wallpaper. Ichi, I hope you get that for me.
Just
just remind me tomorrow.
You guys mentioned the Thousand Jacker. That GIF says it all.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I just like that he's charging up to get the Buffalo guy. And then, like, 01's like, nope, and he's running forward, and he's like, yeah, I'm just gonna get you. Jokes! And he swings and fucking hits 01, and then finishes him off.
Yeah, no, like, he's so fucking...
He's styling all over his balls!
And so, yeah, and he defeats him, but he's perfectly fine.
Rentaro is not dead.
Yeah, he's not dead. He's perfectly back to normal. Everything's good. And
good to know that
Arnold looks up at a guy. He's like, "Oh shit!" He's like, "Yeah, I'm not a murderer."
Good to know the new terrorist belt doesn't murder its human host.
Well, it's because human gears can be replicated. Humans can't.
Which is weird because Mitsubo Jinrai Net are all about extincting the humans.
Just the human gear with that War Amps commercial. I can put my belt back on. You can't. So stay safe. So ride safe.
This is your belt. This is your belt on progress keys. Any questions?
This is what happens to your riders and your human gears.
Don't you put it in your belt. Don't you put it in your belt. Though it might look good to use. Though it might be good to use. Put it in your belt. Though it might... I can't think of anything.
Or a muffin or a bee.
Yeah. Like your Dashin or a Luxine.
Put it in your belt. Always talk to your mentor before you put it in your belt.
There's the episode name.
Yeah.
Don't put it in your belt.
If we think of a better thumbnail, I'd just love to put that fucking PSA ad with just have belts on them.
You're gonna scare
I love that
everyone.
commercial. If everyone's never seen that PSA, because it's like a Canadian one, look up "Don't You Put It in Your Mouth."
One of the treasures of Canadian
become
television.
infamous from the internet, but we actually watched it on TV when it was on TV.
One of my favorites is the TV one.
I love the house hippo.
Like, well, yeah.
Hippo's
No,
ability.
house hippos exist, okay? They eat off. They eat pieces of peanut butter toast.
Yeah, you put it in your belt and you turn just really small and you eat peanut butter.
We have a hippo key.
Hippo's ability.
Wait, how many times do I have to keep telling you? We don't have house hippos, we just have mice!
Oh, there it is, house hippos. Book mice. Think twice.
Put a little costume on, then we're all set.
Yeah. Get them to make dresses for us.
Yeah, leave out. Little
Okay, we're not Cinderella. Wait a minute.
Give them
Maybe
cheese
you're
as
Wait a minute.
give
I do
them
all the
cheese as a
cleaning.
Christmas
Those are
gift,
nice.
and then put it in the trap.
Oh my god, I am Cinderella!
So they continue the contest. They lose this again, but this time they're like kind of better about it. And like even and what's funny is like Archer's just like, you know what? We may have lost, but we did win. And Isu's like, Isu's just looking at him like,
I want
"The
there.
fuck?"
I want there to be Thor. Did you really?
Did you though?
Yeah.
But in a more tangible way, I won.
No, and like, and what's interesting is Rentaro was really nice too. He's just like, it really reflects your heart, and she's like,
I just can't believe we went through all of this bullshit for them to still lose.
You know what's gonna be? We're gonna be at the end of the season. Be like, remember that 2-episode flower arranging arc?
oh, this was a great arc. It was a great introduction to Thouser. And so Guy goes up to you and it's like, well, good thing we got this key back. And she's like, I'll look more into it. And Harvey's just like talking to Fua, and he's just like, maybe she's right behind you. Nani?
Don't worry, Easy. We'll get them in the swimsuit competition. Arto, there's no swimsuit competition. Nani?
I waxed my bikini line for nothing.
I waxed your bikini line for nothing. Oh man. So yeah, I kind of hope we figure out how Guy has been able to fucking look 24 even at the age of 45. But I do love the concept that he actually is like a 45-year-old man. Like he has 45 years of or over 20 years of fucking experience. So
Yeah.
That's awesome. But yeah, like during that thing, he did like Arto asked him, he's like, well, why, like, if you loved my grandpa so much, like, why do you like shit on human gears? And it's like, well, he was a very talented man. It's just he used his talents for the wrong way.
Yeah, so apparently what happened there is Koronosuke wanted to build up AI to support humanity, but Guy wants to use AI as a tool to evolve humanity itself.
Yeah.
And that's why he has the Zaia spec, which applies AI characteristics to humans, as opposed to the Humagears, which are just AI-infused robots. And it's an interesting clash of ideologies, because both could lead to pretty disastrous dystopian results.
Yeah.
As we've seen throughout much of fiction.
Hey, this is how we get Robobomba. Do you want Robobomba? This is how you get Robobomba.
So you get
I mean, I do.
Is it bad to want Robobomba?
No, we don't want Robobomba.
So, next week
Should I draw a sexy woman called Bombette?
Sure.
It's like female Bomba.
Oh,
Yeah.
please?
It's just gotta be Bomba, but with lipstick and makeup
And
and
bum
longer
breasts.
and longer hair and B cups because B for
So
Bomba.
someone posted this on Twitter for the Sonic movie, and it's fucking great. It says chillin' versus villain.
Yeah, I know, that's amazing.
I would say that's.
I cannot wait to watch this movie.
I like completely.
I can't wait to download it illegally.
Hey,
I'm just kidding. I'm going to see it in theaters.
completely, genuinely, really want to see this, especially for Dr. Robot.
It comes out on Valentine's Day?
Yeah. Take your date.
Absolutely!
Hey kids, you want to be single? Take your significant other. to
Fuck it.
sign
I'm
it.
sorry, but if
Gotta come fast!
if Valentine's Day is on a Friday, Castranger will be taking a break because we'll all be going to see the Sonic the
Yeah.
Hedgehog movie.
It'll just be me here going.
You know what? Let's check.
You know, I don't like it.
It's just,
It is a Friday!
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
of
I
course.
think we need to take a day.
Oh,
week
man!
off so we can fucking watch the Sonic movie together. It'll be a fun night.
no.
We have to do it.
No, I'm just thinking. My boyfriend told me this was a romantic movie, but then I just saw someone get cut like a fucking kebab. The Deadpool movie.
And I don't care what anyone says, I love Jim Carrey's version of Robotnik. It,
Oh,
looks,
it's great.
it looks like the younger Robotnik we've never seen.
I like how you make.
It actually, like, his appearance is a little bit different than how Dr. Robotnik / Eggman looks normally, but his personality, he channels him pretty much exactly.
Oh,
His
man.
absolute manic nature is
can't
so
wait.
good.
I can't wait.
My phone is frozen.
So anyways, yeah, so next week...
if you thought the flower arranging battle was weird, round 2 of this 5-round tournament arc is gonna be a fucking real estate battle.
Yeah, so they're gonna fight to see who can sell more houses.
Oh my god.
So, Ichi, I'm gonna say this. If you're literally expecting to see a human gear and a guy with a fucking Zaia spec fight to the death, you're not gonna get that.
Round 5 could be police. They're all about jobs.
I would love that.
They're all
but
about
it's not gonna
jobs, so
happen.
the last one can be like defending humanity or some shit.
Who can point out fraud in either company?
Who can balance the most checkbooks?
If you want Calculon to go down to the fire and save everyone, hit yes. If you want to see Calculon do his taxes, hit number 2. Dear, you have hit number 2.
No, I didn't. I'm pretty sure you did.
And then they just sit there and watch Calculon do his taxes.
Yep. Well, if Form B is part with Form C, then...
Sounds like you say porn.
What's the form?
Hey, ball!
I would like to see more interactive movies like that. You were saying?
Okay, ball!
How dare you steal my fucking bed? You stole my bed!
Well,
I do one thing around here!
well, speaking of stolen things, the episode begins with Ko losing his fucking shit.
Oh my god, that
Because
legit
the soul
scared me.
caliber
Yeah, the
is
close-up.
gone.
It scared me.
He basically jump scares the
Personal space, you stupid asshole.
At first I didn't hear that Yui's dad said it, but I thought Ko said, "Oh, I lost it when I was trying to unplug the toilet." So I thought he was using the Soul Calibur to unplug a toilet.
Can I use your sword to...
Like, instead of release the souls, it's release the blockage!
It's like reminding
And then
me of-
Tatsui goes Noble S and
I
unplugs the toilet.
rewatched the live-action Inspector Gadget movie recently, and it's just like the part when Sykes, like the bodyguard of Dr. Claw, he's stuffing the robotic foot down the toilet because he's trying to get rid of it, but he can't do it. You should watch the live-action Inspector Gadget movie; it's pretty funny.
Yeah,
it's got Matthew Broderick. as
Thousands.
Inspector Gadget.
So, yeah, the episode of Ryusoulger starts with Ko getting all up in everyone's face, way too close, and yelling profusely like a freaking lunatic.
So, every episode.
Yeah.
No, but more than usual.
He's a little crazier than usual.
So this is about movie episode, and this entire episode just takes place on the fucking Toei studio lot.
Yeah,
That'll
Hey, no, you know what? I like that. It makes sense.
Yeah, this was such a cheap episode. They were like, you know what? We're just filming in our backyard, guys.
No, hey, we need a female character for this episode. Hey, you were in Force, right? Yeah? Do you want me to Ryusoulger?
Yeah, the reason the location shooting is so cheap is because they spent all their budget bringing her back.
I could see it. No, I could honestly absolutely see it.
I'm sorry, guys, but we can't film the episode in America. It's just not in the budget. We have to film in Toei Studios. This is bullshit! All right, Muse Actor, you're up. Oh, sweet! It's a game.
You know what it is?
Steamroll joke.
You know what it is? Ooey. This is bullshit.
Oh yeah, Ooey left.
Yeah, Ooey. This is bullshit.
She's been sick.
Yeah, Ooey's
quote
actress
unquote
has been sick
and not fired.
So like to the point where like I was three-quarters through the episode.
We have to get a new female non-ranger lead. Besides Oto.
Oto.
I love that, like, after Tatsu comes out and talks about his clogged toilet, Milton Asano's response is to not only question him, but almost basically disassemble his face because they think he might be Wiseru in Disguiseru.
Wiseru in Disguiseru.
I thought they were, like, saying, like, are you set right now? And he's like, oh.
No. They were like, it might be Wiseru because he might have stolen the caliber. But no, apparently what happened is Oto, being the rude and non-permission asking little bitch she is, ran in and took it so she could hand it to someone that the Ryusoulgers barely know. Well, except for Kanalo, because he's his ex-fiancé.
Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
So Ichi apparently mentioned on Extra, and I guess I didn't hear it, but I didn't know that Miu's character was actually a part of the Ocean Ryusoul tribe. So
that's why she's his ex-fiancé.
Yeah. So
wait, does he have other members out there? All she has to do is get a boyfriend, have a kid, and also Kanalo's off the hook. I think he's exaggerating how quick he has to do it.
Well, apparently he broke up with her.
No, she
said that she broke up.
No, that's what she said. No, it was mutual.
She said she was fed up with his.
Yeah, that's where I start to lose a little interest in her character because she said that she was sick of him pursuing his mission to, save the fucking planet.
I was watching a different dub. The dub I said that he was constantly nagging.
Well,
Or
I mean,
sub, I mean.
I don't think so.
He was like up.
Because she's like, oh man, is your mission really so important? Yes! Yes, it is! They're trying to save humanity from being murdered by space aliens, you stupid selfish bitch!
I do like the joke. Like, one of the best jokes ever in this episode. Probably, like, one of the best jokes in this entire series, though, is, like, when they finally figure out where the caliber is, they walk, like, they're on a set, and it's like, and action! And, like, it cuts to, like, actual footage of, like, what they're filming.
Yeah.
You see the Ryusoulgers run. It's like, hey, you fuckers, give it back. I'm sorry for all my swearing.
That's whatever.
But-
They confront the actors with who's got the caliber as if they're villains who have actually stolen it.
But then, like, no.
It just cuts to hard silence.
Yeah.
Hi, kata.
Yeah. That was honestly, I was just expecting, cut! Who the fuck are they?
You were expecting Michael Bay yelling?
No, this is Michael Bay yelling.
Is it just me, or did both 01 and now Ryusoulger both have an episode where they're on a film set where they just filmed in Toei Studios? Like, is that their thing? That's like, oh shit, we went way over budget with the last episode. Like, let's do an episode where they're on the film set. We're good to go.
But
maybe it was just the last episode they filmed in 2019, so they had to like squeeze the budget.
Yeah, it's like, but I just love
just
how
massage the budget a little bit.
I just love how there was like the slight pause before, before they cut. Even the director's like, where are they? What's going on? This wasn't in the script.
Who are you?
Are these extras?
Are these extras?
They are now.
I suppose so.
I
We're
guess
short on people.
How short was this channel? Awesome.
They're short of. Oh god, no, that's actually a really good comparison.
As someone has said about Channel Awesome, if you work with your friends, they're no longer going to be your friends by the time the movie's done.
Oh, well, it's a good thing we haven't progressed that far.
Yeah, because I'm not forcing you guys to spend your own money to come down to a location to film and treat you like shit.
Anyways, we're not getting into Channel Awesome. So they decided to just add, Mia asks them,
can you lend me this ancient relic artifact that's required to save the world so we can film a fucking movie just because it's shaped a little bit like the emblem that's drawn on my book?
But then
the movie studio wants to save a couple bucks. No movie studio wants to do that.
It's the fucking flimsiest pretense of a filler episode ever.
No, you want to know the flimsiest part of this entire episode? Alright, so the three of you... Bamba, Toa, the five of you.
They just show up and are part of it for no reason.
Yeah, Bamba's just like, why are we doing this?
Bamba and Toa showed up out of fucking nowhere, and they're like, "All right, you guys are the extras." I'm just wondering, like, where'd they come from?
Yeah,
why are they here?
This is what's pissed me off about Bamba and Toa. They've just always been like separate from the team this whole series, and I hate it.
I was expecting Bamba to be.
Be like, all right, I'll be part of it as long as you don't leave that.
No, but like, you really have to wonder if they hadn't shown up. What the fuck was this film crew gonna do about these like fucking Terminator ass MIB extra roles that they needed?
Someone even acknowledged, like, why do the costumes not match at all for this film?
Yeah, there's like a dude in like an ornate samurai outfit, and then there's just the Ryusoulgers who are just straight up dressed like MIB.
Oh, I got it. It's an episode of Zio.
Oh god.
That makes sense.
It makes all the sense now.
They're filming the Reiwa movie.
They're filming the Reiwa movie. That would have been hilarious if, like, in the set where I just that should have been the joke. No, the props in the background should have been Kamen Rider.
Oh, that would have been great.
Like, just
speaking
like
of props, I like
suits.
that the security they provide for this ancient sword relic is to stick it in a basket in the props room, completely unguarded.
Like, not even Bamba was like, maybe I'll just stand with it.
Nope.
Like they.
Leslie, no.
Nope.
Yeah. Oh, I like that when the Ryusoulgers film their bit, they just like cue the opening, like it's supposed to be some sort of big epic moment, even though they don't really do anything. They just walk around and look around.
Like, I'm wondering, what is this movie about? Because what they shot was just them. Like, okay, so they're dressed up in suits, and they're chasing people. So they're playing the bad guys.
And then
like they start using the Ryusoul calibers with the Ryusouls.
Yeah, it's like
cut.
The Ryusoulgers have fucking no idea what acting is because they just get told to gather the people, and then they straight up use their Ryusouls to like round up people with the Nobi Soul and whatever, and they're just like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Like the director even asked, "It's like, is this even in the script?"
I like how that's his concern.
Wait, no, there's a script. There's a script to this.
When directing,
I know.
like there's the director and then there's the script supervisor.
Dude, I know. I'm making a quote. Like, I know there's a script.
No, I'm talking.
Oh, I thought you were referring to me at making a...
But basically, there's a guy on set with the actual script in which they tell you, like, they tell the director what's happening.
No, I get that, but I like how, is this in the script? Is his primary concern over, oh my god, they could injure people with what they're doing.
It's Japan. That's every other day to them.
Why is that sword stretching in his teeth?
Oh my goodness. Good thing they're not union.
Fucking teams.
Do I have to pay extra for that?
Hey guys, look. We don't have to pay for special effects.
Like, literally, you've got a fucking bootleg Ryusoul sword. I think, you take
That's the best thing of the whole episode.
No, she says that she takes it because she thought it was a bootleg.
Yeah,
the colors were wrong.
She went to go take any of their Ryusoul Ken, but none of them were in the lab at the time, so she sees the Ryusoul caliber that was left out for Tatsui to look at, assumed it was a fake version of their Ryusoul Kens,
Oh my
didn't even question why they would have such a thing, didn't ask anyone for permission to take it, and just fucking yoinked it.
Let's play a game of which character hasn't been around for the plot yet.
She probably assumed it was for one of what's-her-name's stupid YouTube videos.
No.
You know, if they had said that, I'd be okay with it.
No. That is a very valid explanation. Just, I thought the cop was a prostitute.
Yeah, this Ryusoul caliber is actually made of paper mache.
What are you talking about? This is the best sword ever. Just the blade cuts in half. This isn't my best sword.
It's just like that the fucking dual shadow from Tokyo.
Hey, I wasn't with a prostitute today.
They swing it once, it breaks. Oh.
Oh, fuck. No, okay, quick story. I did some of that demo LARPing stuff at Con Bravo once, in which I had like a hammer with me. Like I had like a foam hammer. I hit someone with it. The hammer part went flying.
Oh, fuck.
So I only had the handle. And I still started beating the person with it.
I'll stick you good.
Exactly. And like some guy came up to me, like he ran, like he jolted at me. He's like, no. Mine. So usable. It's a stick. It's a beaten stick. And then they kicked me off because I was being too violent. Because I didn't know my own strength.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, you don't know your own strength when foam weapons freaking make a clash sound in the giant auditorium. You know you don't know your own strength.
Are you okay, Emily?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. But, yeah, so it's like, alright, fine, we'll let you use the Ryusoul caliber for...
They let you use Ryusoul caliber a LARP?
No. Going back to the episode. Yes, I had the Ryusoul caliber 5 years before the show aired.
CEO gave it to you.
No, the Time Rangers gave it to me. Different Sentai, different franchise, different time travel logic. So anyways.
Which is to say actual time travel logic.
Yeah. Let's talk about the biggest thing about this episode.
Crayon is becoming relatable?
Crayon is getting a character.
He was crying and thinking about... Oh, was that my fault?
No. So, yeah, Crayon has starting to realize he
misses Tank Joe.
No, besides that... Okay, we're gonna get flagged if you play the song.
What song?
I was gonna play the first 5 seconds of it to piss off Ichi, but
no,
I can't get that.
But, no, just... You know what it is? Crayon's never asked, what does he want? What do you want for a wish?
Crayon's
never asked
that back.
Yeah.
Crayon's realizing he's never really thought about himself.
He cries slimy tears.
which does not create a Minosaur,
Also,
which I thought that it was going to. It was going to be like...
The fact that it works on inanimate objects makes me wonder why didn't the floor he was crying on to turn into a
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking like this walkway was going to come out
on rocks.
I thought this walkway was going to come out and be like, "Step on me!"
Yeah, there was no Minosaur this episode, aside from...
Yeah, because that cost money.
The Minosaur was our feelings.
What was
And the friends we made along the
what
way.
was the other general we got? Sadin?
Sadin, which is a color swap of Uden.
Yeah, they were definitely saving money.
This one's the shiny
You
version.
were wrong.
Yeah, he's the shiny version.
He's stronger.
In other news, Lane found a shiny version of the Slowpoke today.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
Found as in he...
Well, I hatched a shiny Slowpoke.
It counts, you found it.
Yeah, I hatched 200 eggs and I got it.
Is it on the 200th, or
Yeah.
you just exaggerating?
No, it was actually 200.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
But like Crayon, like he finds the Ryusoul caliber in the prop room, and he's like, "I'm gonna give this to Precious, and then I'll finally get what's next."
Like I'll be acknowledged. I'll be the commander.
Blaze, tell us, what is it? What is it?
Anyway, while we're waiting.
Anyways, while we're waiting,
So Crayon actually has like a twinge of conscience because he sees Sadin kicking the Ryusoulger's ass, and for some reason he decides to just toss the caliber back to the Ryusoulgers.
Oh, by the way, I should mention
what's
the name of this guy? Uden?
Sadin.
Yeah,
Sadin literally uses collateral damage. Like he starts shooting at civilians, knowing that the Ryusoulgers will block it.
And
He
then
then he then slaps the henshin device out of what's his name's hands.
Oh, yeah,
Like, I'm like,
he-
man,
he
this
stops Red from going
This is
max.
the smartest villain I have seen in a long time, because
No.
he's like,
And you want to know one of the smartest things about him? He doesn't die at the end of the episode.
No, he's like, fuck,
he decides, you know what? Retreat for now.
if I grow big, they'll just go into their ultimate form
Fuck
and
these
they'll,
guys.
they'll punch me in space.
Yeah.
First off, I already like that design of him. Like, I already like the design of the general.
Sadin's?
Yeah, Sadin.
He's neat.
I preferred the first guy over
Uden?
him. Yeah, because the whole silent treatment thing he was
Yeah.
doing. But just the best moment, and I do mean the best moment in this episode, was definitely when they were fighting him. And Crayon has the caliber in his
Yeah.
hand. He could get what he finally wants. He can get acknowledgement from Precious. And how he can finally be his right-hand man. Tosses it over to Ryusoul Red.
And you know what? I can't really think of why.
Because he's realizing he's protecting himself. The Ryusoulgers are his only hope at
So does
a better life.
does this new dude
Sadin?
Heden have some way to kill him, because like he's gotten blown up before. Like can
Crayon?
No, like Crayon's like, oh my god, I don't want to die. And I'm like, I thought you were immortal.
Right?
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, people are
does
immortal.
Camden have some kind of power that we don't know about?
You know what it might be? Because of what he said to Wiseru afterwards, he says that the Ryusoulgers are very like passionate, hot-blooded, whatever you want to... Because he says Atsui, which can be translated a few ways. Maybe he was just like actually inspired by seeing the Ryusoulgers protect humanity. So maybe like a spark of goodness is actually developing within him. Because we can see that he's got actual emotions, because we see how badly he misses Tankjo and how much he emotes when he's talking to Wiseru.
Like, he feels he can't be himself because he doesn't know who he is.
You know what it is? I think it's because he mentioned getting Wiseru's heart back, so he thinks that if they team up with the Ryusoulgers that they'll be able to defeat Precious and get Wiseru's heart back. So this is all out of Crayon's loyalty to Wiseru, because Wiseru, aside from Tankjo, who's dead, is the only person he's met who has not mistreated him.
In which maybe that's what he's just thinking. He wants to be happy.
Yeah, that's gotta be it. He just wants to be happy and be treated well by his superiors.
In which I have a feeling, you know what, if Wiseru and Crayon end up surviving like the final few episodes and they end up just leaving,
They just escape into space together.
I will take back everything I have ever said bad about them.
That would be an interesting way to end it.
Because I feel like, you know what, if this was how it was intended, I'll take everything
I
back.
feel like if we went back and watched this entire show, we'd realize that like Wiseru and
Like-
Crayon are like the true characters of the
They're-
show.
I would argue they've had the most dynamic
They are
character
most
so far.
interesting.
Like
Characters, yeah.
no, if we went back and rewatched this as a whole, like as a whole entire show, I always know there's definitely you have two different opinions. You have your opinion while watching the show week to week, and then you have watching the show as a whole. Like once it's done, you watch it all at
Yeah.
once.
As everyone in our chat is saying, it's just like Candelira and Lucky Euro.
Yeah,
Wait, do we like Waizu now?
I mean, I always liked them.
I always liked them. I didn't mind them.
as the main antagonist, he hasn't really been that good. But comparing him to Precious, or like how the show is going, especially when we've got 6 episodes left.
I still think that the ultimate villain is inside of Crayon. Because they don't talk about he's coming.
Well, no,
It wouldn't surprise me
They
if
talk
the-
about him
Well,
awakening.
no, we know who he is.
It wouldn't surprise me if around the last episodes he like mutates into a super evil form, but then because the Ryusoulgers will have been friends with him, they find a way to purify him and bring him back.
Oh,
I got
maybe.
All right, so we know there's Sadin, right?
Yeah,
There's Sadin, there's Precious.
and Hellas is coming up.
Joy and anger.
Hellas is coming. And then, wasn't there a Tank Joe repaint coming? as
Yes,
well?
Gun George.
Yeah, Gun George.
Gun George!
Thank you.
Oh yeah, you weren't here for that
Yeah,
extra.
yeah, thank you.
Gun George!
Yeah.
Gun George.
I want to be Gun George!
Tank Joe Gun George.
Yep.
Do we? Are we
Love him and repaint
no,
him and
wait,
call him
Are we
Gun
going to
George.
get Railgun Dave?
But yeah, think of it. That's 4 villains. There's 6 episodes left. I can definitely see Wiser and Crayon just leaving and becoming good guys.
Yeah.
Also pulling Candelier and
Yeah.
As our chat's been saying.
Or as better yet, Gindrax and Toxica from Wild Force.
Apparently the actual name is Gun Joji.
Gun George.
But Gun George is how it was translated.
fucking Gun George.
We all shoot down here, Gun Georgie.
There's the
Yeah.
picture of him.
Oh, they shoot.
Oh wait, do we?
They shoot.
All right, the only.
He's got
side
missiles
shot.
for face. I'll put the image in the chat.
Just
But yeah,
Like,
I'm super hopeful for the way that their character arc is going to go.
I especially love just the final shot, or like, not the final shot of the episode, but like Crayon's walking back to the base, and like they turn, like the Ryusoulgers run after him, and Ko's like, "Crayon, thanks for helping us." He doesn't want to say you're welcome, so like he does the generic villain thing where like the villain, the anti-villain, like the villain turning hero or having a soft spot thing where he's like, "I wasn't helping you.
My hand
slipped
slipped.
out of my hand.
Yeah.
Later, losers."
Yeah. And then he waddles on home.
And then he waddled away, waddle.
God damn it.
Waddle,
Till the very
waddle.
next day.
To the last show time.
Oh my god, that was a fucking
Mono!
heaven.
No. Best preview ever for like one of the Sentai Next
Yeah.
episodes because it's just nothing but that.
Although he does say last showtime, so despite everything we just said, what if he dies next week?
If he dies, I'll be very upset because
Why Zaru's gonna die, Zaru?
The final showdown. Do-do-do-do.
Great man, save him. Save your Sentai brother.
Also, Miwa, whatever the fuck her name is, asked the Ryusoulgers to set her up with Bamba.
As you do.
Because she wants that big black Bomba dick.
And, well, who doesn't?
Because Bomba's the best character.
All
in
I
this whole
gotta
series.
say, all I gotta say to her is get in line.
You know what? I'm sorry. I'm just
The line forms here.
No, okay, I'm sorry. You know how there was that one episode where Bomba was like running and like he hopped over the fence and
Yeah.
shit. I'm still just thinking of Michael Cera from Superbad running away from the cops like he's just jolting. like Michael Cera and Bomba just have that like scrawny body just running away. Fastest kid alive.
Yep.
Fastest Sentai member alive.
I want to die.
Well, for now, Bomba's the fastest Sentai runner alive.
Right?
He's the fastest Bomba.
Okay, again, Bomba spelled with an M, not with an N.
Yeah.
Bomba.
It's Bomba, not
As in Baba.
Baba, black sheep.
Not what I was going with.
Have
but
you any henshin devices? Yes, sir.
Ba,
Yes, sir.
ba, ba.
Got it online.
3 boxes full.
So it was also funny that like Melt just kind of talked down to Oto and just be like, listen, I like you. You're cute. But stop what you're doing. Stop it! I want to hear, oh, Mr. Mel, I need to go to the bathroom. No! There is no bathroom! What? Sorry, quoting Kindergarten Cop.
Alright.
Anyways, I'll be right back.
What?
Yeah, because
Are you gonna go sing karaoke with your secret friends who love boy bands? You don't want anyone else knowing about?
Well, in actuality, I was just gonna talk to my mom for like 2 or 3 minutes.
Close enough.
Go talk to your.
Cue the bumper.
Go talk to your awesome mom.
Yeah.
Every episode of the show is just a delight.
Yeah, like we're
It's
talking
amazing.
about.
It's deep.
Yeah, so we're talking more about Tokusatsu Gagaga.
So this episode is basically how Kitashiro ends up actually joining their team.
B-Boy's lady talking to Nakamura.
Yep.
Yeah, and like it's cute because we get a bit more into her past, and we find out that she had this friend that she kind of like
She went to see this.
geeked out with about the B-Boys with, and she went to their concerts, and she like went full on, and you could tell it was her when she was younger because she had no glasses on.
And her hair was down.
Her hair was down before she became a stuck-up bitch. No.
I just love that the fucking boy band that they worship, they just sing about shit like Nagoya's fine food.
Yeah, it's like me watching. It's just like when I watched the first episode of Lucky Star ever, and it was my first introduction to slice of life anime.
Yeah.
So like I
Chocolate
literally,
cornets.
I watched the first episode, then I went to Ichi and Raven the next day, and I'm like, they just spent the entire time talking about a fucking dessert. What the fuck is this show about?
It's about that.
Desserts.
And then they showed me the convention episode, and that was a wild ride.
Oh, yeah.
My God.
I love Lucky Star.
I love Lucky Star. You must be my Lucky Star.
I like Lucky Star. I really miss it.
No, Lucky Star's great. I love the theme song.
So
Sometimes I'll listen.
If
It'll
you're
show
gonna
up.
buy some sausage, get me some.
I know it sounds like they say.
No, sometimes the Lucky.
Hey man, you like that show where they have sex with the bees and the eagles?
Sometimes the Lucky Star theme will show up on my iPod,
and
like
potato pizza.
Yeah.
sometimes the Lucky Star theme will show up on my iPod during a shuffle, and it just like it because it starts so loudly, it actually like fucking scares me.
I buy sausage.
Wow.
Anyways, yeah. So it's pretty much just Nakamura's trying to like be friends with her because, but at one point like. She kind of talks to her in an elevator, and she just goes, like, because they get stuck in an elevator, so she tries to, like, make herself invisible to, like, ignore.
I am the air. I am invisible.
Air
doesn't fading away.
Air doesn't talk.
It's just, hey.
So she literally just looks up to her and goes, "Listen, I'm a closet otaku as well. I thought that we could get along because we had similar kind of personalities. If you don't want to be friends with me, that's totally cool. If you don't want to talk about the shit you like, that's fucking cool."
I thought we could be friends because we're both shameful nerds.
And she was like, I guess I misjudged you a bit. And so like, we get into a pass where like apparently her B-boy's friend
Miyabi,
like, started talking about like their interests to their coworkers, and she didn't like that. And she was like, "Can you not like tell that in front of her?" "Oh, what's it matter?" "Well, I like to keep my personal life and my work life different."
And her coworkers wouldn't drop it.
Yeah, and they just kept bringing
Oh, so you're into younger men.
And then eventually she like confronts her in the bathroom when about the Bees Boys thing, and she just tells her like, "Fuck off, I don't want to talk to you
Did you just
anymore."
call them the Beezy Boys?
No,
like
the
Beastie
B-Boys.
The Beezy Boys!
The Bees. I don't know. I can't do Beastie Boys impression. Go watch the Overwatch song from Star Hill.
Yeah.
Or Starbomb.
Star Hill?
Starbomb.
Oh, that's a way back reference.
Whoa! Anyways, so it's just like it was really cute that like Nakamura is just trying so hard, and then like she's trying to get a karaoke group together because like she gets the other Joshuan friend,
Yoshida.
Yeah, Yoshida. Wow, I said the Sentai name right.
Yeah, good job.
Wow.
Yoshida is still top waifu for me.
Honestly, you know what my favorite character is? It's fucking Yakuza. I love him.
Oh, Ninkyo-san?
Yeah, I call him Yakuza.
What is the name of the scary chick, the extra member again?
Kitashiro.
She's my favorite now.
That's scary.
Good to hear you turned around on her.
Yeah, I'm gonna call her Scary Spice.
Nakamura is Posh Spice.
No, she's Nerdy Spice.
No, there's no Nerdy Spice in the Spice Girls. E.T.
There
Yeah,
should
you
have
should
been.
get it right.
There's Posh Spice, Scary Spice, Sporty Spice, Baby Spice.
I know.
and Ginger
I
Spice.
watched Spice World,
I like Baby Spice. She was my favorite because she was super fucking cute. She
and
had-
because she was the closest to you in
and
age.
she had a nice pair of legs on her too. Anyways,
I love that when they go karaokeing, they're like battling the karaoke kaijin.
Yeah, he's like really happy
I'm
about
just
it.
singing the Ember Jason theme again because Ember Jason's the shit.
I love when like they go like you see him there in the middle. They're like, it's fine. They go, let's do another one, and then he leaps in like it's a fucking battle thing.
Like he like left for the day, and then like all right, let's sing another one. He just bursts through the door. Fight!
Let's go.
It's like every time they do it, that's his shtick.
Yeah, so then they realize, like, okay, we can't just do the Ember Jason theme by ourselves. It's too long. It's like, we can't do the
It's
long
not that
voice.
it's long; it's that it
It requires more people. So they try to recruit people, so they recruit Yakuza, and, like, he's kind of a bit like, I don't do karaoke. And he's
But
like,
what
"Oh,
if I give you this left cute hairpin?
He's like, oh! He, like, loses his shit. He's like, how dare you?
Kano talks to Damien, or she calls her Damien, but then changes it to Damien.
And then we find out his actual name.
Yeah, some other kids walk by and we find out his actual name is Tamiya.
Yep.
Which is not that far off.
And, like, she asks him, like, oh, do you not, like, talk about this shit with your classmates? And he's like, not really.
And they actually give off a really good life lesson. It's like, oh, but they're your classmates. I thought they were your friends. Just because they're my classmates doesn't mean they're my friends.
Yeah.
We're not your enemy. Not my friends either.
It's actually a pretty good lesson.
No, it's true. Like, it's even at work. Like, sure, I know a lot of people. Like I know a lot of my coworkers, but I don't, like, not friends with all of them. It's just, like, I work with
Yeah,
them.
fuck them!
No, but then there's, like, a few of them that
I do
actually
this
are, like...
podcast with these people, but then I can't even...
Whoa!
Whoa.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we're all fine, see ya.
Except for that cell.
I don't like him. I like his face.
But,
I already made my guard joke of the week.
Kano starts doing more research into the B-boys to try and understand Kitashiro better.
The B-boys.
Now remember, be yourselves.
Be your boys.
Yeah. And the video she happens to pull up to research their career is them just interviewing people on the street in Nagoya, which I guess is like their hometown. And they just happen upon this like
Foreign dude.
this foreign dude who's just walking around like, what are you here to buy in Nagoya, the coolest town in Japan?
I'm just here buying a humidifier.
That's awesome! Tell us more about that!
What? Just does like a speed camera zoom in.
Extreme close-up!
What?
But I have to go buy the humidifier.
Please let me go. I'm very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So then they find out that there's a mistake in their paperwork at work, and they have to stay
For some big corporate event.
and they have to stay longer to fix it. And Nakamura's just losing her fucking shit because she's like, I'd rather be at home right now, eating, sleeping, and watching Toku.
And weirdly specifically, cleaning her DVR to make room for upcoming shows.
Yeah. So she's like freaking out about this all in her head, and then she overhears one of her coworkers going, well, if you have something really important to do, you can leave. And so she
No, but I love that before that, like, Charahiko, the fucking asshole that he is like, come on, gang, if we all stay late, we can get it done together. And Kano's just like, fuck!
Nakamura's like, oh, it's exactly like those office dramas I watch.
And I'm just like, Kano watches workplace dramas?
Yeah. So then, she
He just watches a lot of The Office.
Yeah.
So she decides to just be really brave about it and just goes up and goes, listen, guys, like, I can work even harder for you tomorrow if I go home now and do my shit I need to do.
The only reason
Like
I can work
shopping.
hard is because I look forward to my time.
Yeah, and it's
Down here is my time. Up there is their time. But down here, it's our time. I threw a Goonies reference
Hey,
out there.
it's so.
I saw.
Hi guys.
Oh shit, he's come to kill me after that joke.
No. Yes, but no.
I mean, I only get to make one joke at Guard's expense per episode, so it was I had to throw your name out there.
I just remember the Goonies.
Yep.
The simpler time.
You cuties!
No, but the weirdest part of the episode by far is Kitashiro just drafting her text to Miyabi about meeting up. Like, she just, like, the first draft is all serious, like, I understand, Forgiveness. Please accept my apology. I would like to meet up formally to discuss the terms of our reconnoiters. And then the text just like falls out of the sky and drops on her head.
And she's like, oh, that's stupid. And then she makes it all like cheery and happy. And
Hi, honey, I miss you.
No,
I'm super sorry about what I did.
Yeah.
Let's meet up, Kay.
No, it reminded me of fucking Danganronpa abridged with like the blue haired chick.
Oh, yeah.
Like a whole hardcore weeb.
I Sugoku missed you, Desu.
Yeah, I miss her so much. I'm such a less than an episode.
Sal has sworn a blood vendetta against me.
Vendetta for mi papa.
I'm gonna watch that episode again. It was so funny. So yeah. So they get her also to join in karaoke. They get Yakuza to join in.
Effectively forming a singing Sentai.
Yeah.
Which is weird because it's like 1 man and 4 women.
Yeah, so then they go
That's
in
the harem
the
anime we didn't ask for.
karaoke room, but then they hear the 2 friends arguing with each other, and they're like, oh shit, it must be real. And then they realize the mics aren't here.
Also, a song starting that we didn't pick.
And the door is locked. Do you want to play a song?
Do you want to karaoke?
Oh god.
Do you want to sing a song together?
And then Kitashiro and Miyabi just burst through the door and start singing the fucking Nagoya food song.
I was blown away by it. I wasn't expecting that. It was fucking amazing. So then they do that, and then they start singing the Emer Jason theme, and they're all just into it, and, you know, Joshuan shows up, Emer Jason shows up.
Before we get to that, apparently what they were arguing about is Miyabi wanted to sing the song, but didn't tell Kitashiro about it beforehand, so she was like, you should have told me earlier, so we could prepare better, but they fucking pulled it off, whatever.
They pull up pretty awesome.
And then, yeah, my favorite part of the episode, they straight up form a singing Sentai and all do the Emer Jason opening. And it's so glorious.
It's
like,
so good.
Jushoan and Emer Jason's, all the suits are there behind them like it's a fucking choreographed event.
Yeah, it's great.
And it finishes really powerfully, and the whole time Ninkyo-san is like out of sync with the rest of them.
No, and then after they finish, he does this pose, and he just makes this face, and like, we're going to put it using the thumbnail, because it's so fucking funny.
Let's do more work. We should have it in a thumbnail, but it should be sepia-toned.
And then they decide, oh, let's do one more song. Let's do a Magical Girl song. And so they do Love Cute.
Ninkyo leads them in the Love Cute song.
And it was fucking adorable. And then, like, the karaoke, like,
the waiter comes in with their drinks, and all of them just, like, freeze in place and stop singing because they're embarrassed while the song is still playing in the background. And the dude's just, like, taking way too long, like, oh, here are your drinks, I brought what you asked for, will that be all, is there anything else? And then he just turns around and busts out the fucking end of the chorus in their faces.
And he's like, I love Cute. And, like,
Ninkyo.
because they were, like, hoping Yakuza would have his own friend or whatever like that. And then he finds friend, they, like, hold hands. It's like, oh, they're drinking buddies!
And then Ninkyo and Kubota became Love Cute drinking buddies.
Yeah, and I was like,
so
oh,
cute.
It was adorable. I loved it. I'm so happy that he found
Sometimes
a friend.
you just meet someone and you didn't even realize until you talk to them a bit.
Also, the fucking drawings. When Kano imagines her and Yoshida teaming up with
the
Kitashiro.
mutual benefits combining robots.
Yeah, they spared some expense.
The fucking Megazord drawing, mutually beneficial Tsugoao-jan. And then the Love Cute Sailor Senshi, whatever the hell. And what's even weirder is when they sing the Love Cute song, you see that drawing in the artwork. So she was fantasizing about actual terrible artwork. Oh my
so
God.
now they're kind of just like a collective, like, group of, like, otakus, and it's fucking great. I love it.
Yep.
Like, I didn't... See, I thought it was just, like, about only Nakamura the whole time, and, like...
No.
No, so I'm glad we actually got, like, a group of characters now. So
Nerdy
it's great.
Sentai.
Yeah. And, like, it's funny, too, where, like, when they're trying to plan to find 2 more people, like, they imagine themselves forming, like, a mech, and then they get...
I mentioned that.
Oh, you did? Oh, you did mention that. Okay, my apologies. But it was really funny how they did that. So.
We need 2 more people for karaoke! I don't want to meet my friend alone! Yay!
Mutual benefits. minutes.
I gotta go pick up my dry cleaning. It's on the way.
So next week's episode,
It's about a figure photography shoot at the beach.
Yeah, but then also Nakamura's mother, and I'm not looking forward to that because I hate that woman.
And the key to her apartment is symbolized in the great evil sword, the Doku Dakuto.
Oh,
It's a good episode.
It is not good that her mom has access to her apartment.
Yep.
Because there's lots of Toku stuff in there.
She's gonna. Do you see the picture of like the kid that got into the Toku case and it's all these broken figures everywhere?
I've seen
Oh.
that.
I'm like, I don't normally advocate for the murder of children, but if I was going to, that would be the situation that might make me consider it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, like there's so many moments, and like the way the show's edited.
Note to self: do not murder children.
We here at Sentai Castranger do not condone child violence. We
do, however, find it hilarious.
No.
Mean.
But no, like, just Tokusatsu Gagaga is just, it's so well edited, and it's funny, it's charming, it's heartwarming, it keeps you on edge the whole time.
We say it every time, but this show is just so amazing, and anyone who is an enthusiast of Tokusatsu, or just an enthusiast of any sort of nerdy pursuit that you're not super extrovert about.
Do you like nice things?
Yeah.
Then watch this show.
Yeah.
Even I know
It's
that.
a really it's hilarious, but it's also really I hope
Relatable.
this doesn't sound pretentious,
It's
but
all
like
about the
emotionally
Toku friends
relevant.
that we teamed up with to make a giant robot along the way.
Basically.
The real Tokusatsu
Flashback.
friends were the friends that we friended along the way.
Emma, Jason.
Gar, what did you think of the entire episode? What were your favorite parts?
Are you guys done talking the
Pretty
entire
much.
episode?
Almost, yeah.
Pretty much.
Oh, wow.
Oh, because we do. Let's stick this. Let's to make fun of because we like it.
Well, to be fair...
That's the truth.
Well, no, to be fair, out of this, what is it, 7 episodes
Yeah.
this show is?
Yeah.
Out of the 7 episodes, this is kind of my least favorite. For simply just being somewhat forgettable.
It's not forgettable. This is the one where Kitashiro warmed up to them.
Well, yeah, but it's just like,
And we meet Miyabi.
it just feels like the episode that doesn't really do anything.
Kitashiro joined them!
I know! But it's my least favorite episode.
Okay, well,
To
least
be fair.
favorite. Don't say weakest.
I do not condone child murder, but gar murder.
No.
Go ahead.
No.
Which I call Garter.
Oh,
No.
you're just mad that this show isn't about you, and it's not called Gar Gar Gar.
You're
Gar.
right. What this show teaches us is that in life, you need to make your own Toku team.
Which we did.
Which you did. Whether they be blue, or yellow, or gray, or orange, or red.
Or North.
We all, one big team.
Cell died on the way back to his home planet.
Quick question.
Shoot.
How far up your own ass did you have to pull that out of?
Pretty far. Somewhere in the small intestine, actually.
Ugh.
That's why my hands hurts.
Is it your spleen?
The karaoke parts is this, there's no Ultraman representative in this show.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, no Ultraman.
But if
Fail.
I
0 to
want
10.
that, go watch the other Tokusatsu Gagaga show, Kaiju Club. Because episode 4 is now finally subbed.
I was gonna say, is it all subbed yet?
Yes, finally. Someone else had to go sub the 4th episode. Be like,
Fucking
With
assholes.
blackjack and hookers.
Yeah.
My favorite.
yeah, and the fan subgroup is called Gorgum.
Oh. Then are you sure they subbed it correctly?
Oh! We're going to sub it wrong, so people will get upset, and the world will be ours!
Oh no, go!
I mean, it is broken English. I was watching a bit of it, and I'm like, my sister's translation is somewhat a bit better. And we didn't even translate it. But no joke, people. For the 4th episode of Kaiju Club, it wasn't subbed yet. So I just had my sister sitting here with me watching the episode. And she was like, okay, they said this? I don't understand what they're saying here. What does Dan Moriboshi translate to? Gab,
Get out.
that's the character's name. Oh. I was having trouble with that.
I just thought he was talking about sausages.
Well, no, she thought it was like some sort of military term, but I had to tell her, like, no, that's the character's name.
Yeah, his name's Dan Moriboshi.
She fucking hated one of the characters because he talked so fast that she couldn't translate.
What character I don't like in Ultraman? What's the name of that guy? He wears like the gray and the red jumpsuit, and he's got the fin helmet. What's that guy's name?
Jung Borges.
Whoa.
Ultraman.
What? There actually is a hero named Jung Borges.
No, just the fact that you knew that instantly.
I was making a joke because they all look like that, but Gar turned that
Yeah,
shit
that.
right around. Excellent work.
You showed
You're
us.
like, you can't burn me in Ultraman. I know more than you.
Go support Ultra Ranger on Patreon.
Go support your local Ultraman.
You know what? Do it. And while you're at it, skip the dishes.
Become an Ultramate
No,
or an
don't
Ultra Buddy.
No, Skip the Dishes banned Emily from them, so...
Did they?
They did multiple times for no reason,
Oh,
and
Well,
I
Well, then you know
tried
what?
to-
Oh,
It's out. But there is another thing that has 6 million players. Raid Shadow
No!
Legends.
God.
I've been playing it!
actually,
I'd rather advertise
you-
Skip the Dishes than Raid Shadow
Not much.
Legends.
Go play Grand Blue Fantasy, an actual good game with a multimedia franchise behind it, including upcoming video games. Yes?
I do have a favorite part in the episode, though.
Okay.
It's the part where they're at the office
Mhm.
and they find out, there's a number mistake on the pamphlet.
Yeah.
And then, what's the main character's name again?
Kano.
Yeah, Kano's like, oh no, this is like in one of those dramas. One of the workers is gonna be like, don't worry guys, if we all work together, it'll be fine. Fucking one of the other
Charahiko!
Yeah, Charahiko. He does like a pose with his jacket, be like, don't worry guys, if we all work together, we'll get it done.
Ah!
And she was like, God damn it, Charahiko!
Soon I will kill you.
Soon I will fucking murder you. But not yet.
We're all gonna stay overtime. I will eat you.
Oh, I have a date. Oh, I want to go home. I have my DVR to fill.
Or clean.
I
My
have
child
DVR to
is sick.
Yeah.
I have the itis.
But yes, I continue to love Gagaga, and I cannot wait to watch more.
Yes.
Yes, because we're gonna watch more another time. Because Jikai Radio Sentai Castranger.
Castranger does whatever a
Castranger
Castranger
does. I like yours.
Castranger!
No,
Castranger!
I like Lane's version better. Does whatever a
I just meant to make the Jetman joke, instead did Jew Rangers theme.
So-
Why was that Spider-Man?
I'm trying to do a 70s theme because next week is our first episode of the Super Sentai tribute episodes, in which we will be talking, once again, like I mentioned the last episode of last year, we'll be talking about the first theatrical Super Sentai film, Himitsu Sentai Go Ranger, the movie, The Bomb Hurricane.
The bomb hurricane. Is it a hurricane of bombs?
No, it's a hurricane of bombas.
Is it the
Oh
bomb?
God!
Is it the bomb diggity? Like that one episode
Bomb,
of
bomb, hurricane.
All
Wow.
I know is that I'm going to be super excited for it. You guys are going to be like, what the fuck am I watching?
Yeah, I'm gonna, the full time just be like.
Gar, I hate you. Gar,
Wait,
why?
is the movie with the former the old Key Ranger or the new Key Ranger?
The replacement Key Ranger.
Okay. Does he have a cowboy hat?
No.
No, it's
Oh,
going to be
good.
the
Thank
bomb.
God.
It's going to
He's
be the
fat.
bombing Sonic movie.
Ooh.
That
That's next month.
That movie's going to bomb. dude.
Also,
if it doesn't bomb, I'll go on. I'll appear in an episode of Ultra Ranger.
I don't know.
Whoa.
Don't worry, it's going to bomb.
Also, it'll be the return of the greatest Sentai fanboy ever. The one, the beautiful, the muscular.
What is this voice?
Aka Yellow.
What is this voice you're doing?
I am
You'll
Aka
see.
Yellow. It's a pleasure to meet you all.
He sounds like how I imagine King Knight talking to
It sounds like he's trying to sell me a car.
Sir, this car can get you anywhere, except for the Go Rangers.
This baby can fit so
See
many
this? This
Sentais
is-
in it.
This
See-
baby can fit this many Sentais in it.
Yeah, see, this baby slaps on hood has so much Zord head inside of it when it opens up and forms the shoulder.
Thunderbreaster Orb. Aka Yellow is supposed to be, he was supposed to be British, but I don't do accents. I just do,
Gar's bad at
I
acting.
do a accent.
By the way, Zord head sounds like something I absolutely do not want.
Hey,
Oh God!
I'll
no!
fall-
I can
my
give you
head.
the best Zord head ever.
I don't like that you're touching
Zord,
me.
Zord head is an extra $5, but unlike Ryusoulger, it has a happy ending.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
That's only if it's really good.
That needs to be that needs to be the human disguise for Aka Yellow.
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
Imagine a dude with a bright red shirt, suit jacket, and garnished sunglasses.
Garnish.
We need
Wait. So Team Flare?
Yes.
Yes. Team Flares.
I am making this outfit.
Oh God.
I genuinely want to see it.
Oh my god. Aka Yellow will live on.
I don't.
Aka Yellow featuring What are you guys
God,
calling
I don't know who this
Cast-
Akayella you're talking about, but you really need to stop talking about
this? Castrangers, that's it.
Yeah, a cigar on the helmet.
And don't make fun of me of how I look like a McDonald's character.
See, I was thinking it.
Everyone was keep mentioning it in the comments.
Anyways,
This has been the the Radio
And-
Sentai Castranger.
that's next week. So thank you all for listening, watching, liking, favoriting, sharing, subscribing, and posting some comments for Lane. I hope that was audible.
It is.
Speaking of audible, make sure you use our Skip the Dishes code.
Oh, I thought we were sponsored by Audible now.
That's the joke.
Are we going to get hacked? Because if so, we can use NordVPN.
I hope we
Oh,
don't
God.
get dot hacked.
Ooh.
Go to that site.
Has
where
anyone
you
seen
learn
my Ridge
stuff.
wallet?
I don't remember the name of it, but go to that site that teaches you how to do stuff.
Duolingo?
Oh,
Skillshare.
Yeah, Skillshare.
Skillshare, there we go.
Yeah.
Get the most out of your Amazon app.
Curiosity Stream.
Also, do your daily Duolingo or the owl will murder you.
That one anime site that isn't.
But next, we're going to
Crunchyroll.
talk about what theologians call the dark side of the mind.
To explain that, we have to talk about parallel dimensions.
But by the way, there's one ad that comes up right now that I actually watch all the way through every time, and that's the Oscar the Grouch.
Yes.
Squarespace
Oh, yeah.
ad.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
I was showing these guys that.
Yeah.
You want to put more trash on the internet?
This is
So, anyways.
it's the most miserable I've been in my life. Wait, it's the most miserable I've ever been in my life.
Well, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Remember to watch your Super Sentai.
Thank you for listening,
If you
everyone.
don't, we'll know.
If you don't, Akayella will come after you.
There's some Five Nights DLC.
I'm not crazy. You're crazy.
Here's Gar. That's a treat. Here he is while you eat.
What?